Hey there, beautiful souls, holy freaking cannolis. Welcome to the full moon. And this full moon, this energy is going to be intense. This is the flower moon. And in this season of May, we're going to have a full moon at the beginning of the month and the last day of the month with a new moon sandwiched in the middle. Okay. Spirit is saying that this full moon, though, right now, this is about major death and rebirth and coming together. Spirit is saying that this full moon is really going to illuminate the truth. You are going to have the receipts, the physical evidence of what your intuition has been telling you about others. Okay? What Spirit just keeps showing me is like this massive, the moon, massive. And it's funny because this is a micro moon, so it's small, but Spirit is saying, big things come in little packages. Spirit is saying, don't judge the book by its cover. This moon, even though it's a micro moon, Spirit is saying it is strong, it is powerful, and it is intense. It is going to bring a lot of illumination to the truth, your own truth, in giving you clarity in the next direction, the new path. Okay, because what Spirit is saying is what your new life is about ready to receive has absolutely no room for the past. Okay, and so Spirit is saying with this intense energy, and because your new life absolutely has zero room for the past, some of the shadow work, it may trigger very deep emotions and truths that have been remain hidden or really suppressed. And Spirit is saying it will be fully exposed. But this is needed because where your new life is so filled with so much abundance and prosperity, Spirit is saying, this is a deep purge. This is a deeper purge than what you have been experiencing before. Now, Spirit is saying it's going to be fast. It's going to be intense. But it's going to be fast. It's going to come in hard and it's going to leave hard. But this is needed because Spirit is saying you need to be diving deeply into your innermost world to release the deep emotional weight, because your new life is filled with so much lightness, so much love, so much compassion. When I say abundance and prosperity, it's like this is on a whole nother level that you never experienced. Okay. And with this energy, Spirit is saying that you may experience like increased intuition and discernment. Like it is going to be undeniable. But Spirit is saying on the financial side, you are going to see shifts. You are going to see shifts in how you manage money. Spirit just showed me a light switch. Like you realized that the way that you used to manage money, it was because of you were operating from an old system and you're not in that system anymore. Okay. Spirit is also saying too that with relationships, you're going to gain a lot of awareness as to who you share your energy with, who you're vulnerable with. Because this, even though this is a micro moon and it's a full moon, it's extremely intense. It is going to really illuminate. I just heard deep illumination. Okay. It's really going, because Spirit is saying this is the final purge. This is the final purge before the new life begins. Spirit is saying you're already in the new life, but for the level of abundance and prosperity that's coming in for you and the way that you are creating, building, and manifesting, you have never done it at this level, even in past lives. So I'm going to use my Moonology deck. I like to use this deck when we have full moons and new moons. So I'm just going to ask Spirit to please show us what else, holy freaking cannolis, what else this full moon is going to be bringing to us, what this releasing, this deep releasing is bringing to us. Okay, so here we go. All right, Spirit is saying, hold your vision. Okay, there's something here that you've been creating, that you've been manifesting. Spirit is saying, hold that vision, but it is also time to take action and letting people see what you're creating, because Spirit is saying there's something that you've been building, something that you've been creating, but you've been holding it back because you haven't, like, you're questioning something. And with this full moon energy, Spirit is saying, even once again, even though it's a micro moon, something is going to be illuminated on your vision. So Spirit is saying, hold your vision. I just heard what you're creating, what you're building. There's something here with expansion. So Spirit is saying, hold your vision. It's almost like you have a vision within a vision within a vision. So what you're creating, what you're building isn't just one thing. It's many things. It's like almost like a project within a project. Okay. And with this full moon and this illumination and the work that you have been doing, Spirit said it's led you to this moment where you are going into the deepest of the deep to really truly release the past, because I'm telling you what, your new life, absolutely, Spirit is saying no room for the old programming. And that's why Spirit is saying, hold your vision, because things are going to be moving and shifting real quick. Because of the releasing that you're doing, Spirit is saying you're putting yourself into alignment with the right people who can help you with your vision. But there's something here with massive ideas. It's like this full moon is going to illuminate ideas and projects. And it starts with like your main project or your main core that is going to lead out to this expansion. I just keep seeing a tree with the roots spreading down and out, and the tree growing. Okay, so let's get to the next card. Be bold and make the first move. This is part of taking your action. Spirit is saying, be bold. What you are creating, what you're building, Spirit said you didn't get this far to go backwards. This is about going onward and upward. This is about moving forward. Spirit is saying, take those bold actions. And once again, this full moon is going to help release that. It's going to illuminate. It's going to light the path that you need to take to be bold. Okay. And I love this. Spirit wants me to talk about this pink ear chakra. So this is about the downloads, the things that you are hearing. Spirit is also saying people hear what you're saying. And when Spirit said that, they were showing me like you must be doing something like on some type of social media platform. People are seeing what you're posting. They hear it. They're taking it to heart. Okay. Spirit is saying continue to be bold. There's something here about someone like, oh, I don't know if I should post this. I don't know if I should speak on it. Spirit is saying, yes, you do. Take the bold action. Do not hold yourself back, because your new life, it is about limitlessness. It is about being bold. Standing in your solar plexus, standing in that self-empowerment, your inner strength, because you are here to lead. There is something here with leading. Spirit is saying, be bold. Teach others to be bold, okay? The next card, holy freaking cannolis. This full moon, your commitment is going to be tested. It's through the shadow work that is going to be coming up. Spirit is saying, you're going to be tested in, are you going to truly allow yourself to deeply purge this, to release this, or are you going to sit in it? And what I love is we have the bold action card before it, okay? It's through this test, Spirit is saying, through the tests and initiations, someone here is at a crossroads, is what I just heard, crossroads. So whatever you're having to make a decision on, Spirit is saying this full moon is going to help illuminate that path, but it's up to you. And here's the thing. I always say this, free will's a tricky bitch, because we have free will. We can decide, okay, yep, I'm moving forward. I didn't get this far to go backwards. Spirit is saying, take that bold action. As the tests, as the learning opportunities come in, as you are in this crossroads, Spirit is saying, take the bold action, okay? All right. Holy freaking cannolis. You cannot make this up. We've got new moon in Leo. This is about confidence. The confidence is the key to your success. Solar plexus. Someone has been doing a lot of work with their solar plexus, but Spirit is also saying that's what this full moon is about, is really expanding, exploding that solar plexus, because that is where your creativity lies. That is where your inner strength is. That is where it lies, the courage to take those bold actions, okay? And through those bold actions, Spirit is saying, hold your vision, because there's something here with what you're creating and building is way more, it's grander than what you thought, okay? And there's things, Spirit is saying the shift is going to happen really quick. So hold your vision, or visions is what I just heard, okay? And hold on, the Leo. So now with this energy in Scorpio, it really, where you feel this energy really depends on where it is in your house. Like mine is in my 5th house. So and this explains a lot. For me, if your Scorpio is in the 5th house, you may not feel this energy until like tomorrow, like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, things like that. So just kind of take a look at where that Scorpio is in your house, and that's really going to give you a lot of information. You can use Astrology Cafe, and then you can figure out where it is in your wheelhouse and put it into AI or whatever. But Spirit is saying this energy, this full moon, it's about your solar plexus. This is about your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is going to be cracked wide open, okay? So that's why Spirit is saying, be bold in your actions, okay? Oh my God. Nothing is set in stone yet, okay? The only thing that's set in stone is abundance and prosperity. But once again, Spirit is saying it's through the shadow work. It's through the tests, the initiations. There's someone here is at a crossroad. And Spirit is saying whoever is at this crossroad, they're like, crap, I don't think I can move forward. Spirit is saying, yes, you are. Lean into your solar plexus. Continue to have the confidence and courage in moving forward. Take those bold actions, okay? But Spirit is saying nothing is set in stone. You're a divine, limitless being. So if someone is at a crossroads struggling to make a decision, Spirit is saying take that bold action. Take the confidence, lean into your solar plexus, allow this full moon to guide you, to illuminate what is really true and what needs to be released, okay? Oh my God. Okay, so the next one is new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Spirit is saying it is safe for you to move forward. It is this crossroads that you're at right now, it is safe for you to take that bold action. Spirit is saying what you're creating, what you're building, as you stand in this crossroad, you are heavily and divinely protected. What you're creating, what you're building, what you're manifesting, it is protected in security and stability. Okay? Okay, and then the next card is balance, spirituality, and practicality. All right? Spirit is saying for some of you on this what Spirit just keeps showing me is those who are really, really immersed, embodied, and integrate in their spirituality. This might be your crossroad, is what I just heard, is really balancing out. I just heard like 3D and 5D, really balancing out. Oh, I just heard yin and yang. Holy crap. There's something here. Spirit just said someone here who has really been leaning into their solar plexus. You've balanced out. Look at how the fish are. You've balanced out your yin and yang. You've balanced out your masculine and your feminine energy. And that created the security and stability, the safety for you to embrace your solar plexus, your inner strength and your empowerment. Okay? Holy cannolis. What else, Spirit, do you want to say about this? Spirit is saying you're balanced. You're balanced. There's two sides of this message. Spirit is saying, those who have really been working on your solar plexus, whatever crossroads you're at, Spirit is saying you're safe because you have balanced out the masculine and the divine feminine. You have balanced and I just heard mastered the yin and the yang. Now there's some people who maybe aren't quite there yet, just about, but you're quite there. This energy is going to bring you into balance with the yin and the yang. It is going to bring you balance into your divine feminine and masculine. This, even though it's a micro moon, Spirit is saying, don't judge. Big things come. Big things come in little packages. Okay? So I just want to ask Spirit to please show us what else we need to know about this crossroads. What is it? What vision needs to be held? What bold action needs to be taken? So let's just, holy freaking, okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm just going to do it because that's what Spirit said. So buckle up, buttercups. This could be a long message. Look at this, you guys. You cannot make it up. A full moon is about illumination. And Spirit said this is going to be intense energy because it is going, the card says veiled, but I keep hearing unveiled. The masks are coming off. The rose-colored glasses are coming off. There is something here about a deep, true illumination because once again, Spirit is saying your new life has zero room for scarcity and lack. But once again, look at this, purple. I was going to say purple chakra. Sorry, spiritually struck out. Purple, crown chakra. So Spirit is saying what you've been thinking, your intuition is really opening up. And Spirit is saying through this veiled card, the truth, like what you've been getting downloads about, and this isn't like a conspiracy thing, but like Spirit is saying like, what you've been thinking, the downloads that you've been getting, the intuition of like, oh, I don't think I'm in alignment with this person, or I don't think this person is really telling me the whole story. Spirit is saying that the truth is going to be revealed. You're going to receive some type of validation through, it's going to validate your intuition. It's going to validate something that your higher self has been telling you. Okay. So through this veiled card, Spirit is saying with this full moon, the truth is being illuminated and you're going to have the actual receipts. Not that you're looking to say, oh, I have these receipts. This is just more for your own inner world, your internal world. Okay. And we have 38. It's through this truth being revealed. It's through this, it's through this truth being revealed. It's going to allow you to go really deeper into your internal world, clear that out. And through 38, Spirit is saying, those people who are not aligned with you are going to fall back. Those who truly want to support you through the number 3, they're coming in and they're going to help you with this abundance and prosperity. Whatever it is that you're creating, building, and especially of service, Spirit is saying that you are going to be placed in the right timing, in the right place, with the right people to get this off the ground. And it's because of your crown chakra. Okay, there's something here with ideas. There's something here where you thought you should be collaborating with someone, or Spirit just saying truth. And it's because you knew in your mind's eye, you knew in the downloads that you were getting that something was off. And Spirit is saying, you're going to receive that. It's going to be unveiled. Okay. Holy freaking cannolis. You're grounded, beautiful soul. You are grounded in this new life. Spirit is saying, even though this full moon may be intense, you are grounded in it. You are grounded. And look at this. Throat chakra. You are grounded in the truth. Spirit is saying you're grounded in the truth, and that's what this moon is going to be giving you, is the truth. And we have number 22. So you're in alignment, baby. You are in alignment. No matter if you're at a crossroads, Spirit is saying you're in alignment. You're in alignment for your new life. You're in alignment to share your story. You are in alignment through what you're creating, what you're building to receive that abundance and prosperity. You're being guided, beautiful soul. Even though there's waves of emotions, Spirit is saying, and I think I said that in the beginning, like there's going to be deep emotions that may come up. Your guides are here. Your guides are here to help you with that. And we've got number 7. It's through these deep emotions that you're creating a reset. You're creating new beginnings that are filled with abundance and prosperity, with so many opportunities. Your spirit team, the universe, is guiding you. Once again, I just keep hearing, I am putting you in the right place at the right time with the right people. And then we have the relief card again. It is through this full moon. Spirit is saying relief is coming physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay. And we've got number 12 on the clock. It's through this new moon, and it's through the work that you're doing. Spirit is saying, I'm putting you into alignment through four breakthroughs. And through the breakthroughs, I'm putting you into more alignment of what you came here to create, what you came here to build, but most importantly, what you came here to receive. Okay. Once again, divine feminine. Spirit is saying the yin and the yang. You've really balanced out the divine feminine and masculine. You're rooted now. Look at this red. You're rooted in that divine feminine. It's the shadow work that you have been doing lately that has allowed you to go deep within that divine feminine energy. This is not about sex. This is not about man or woman, because we all have the divine feminine and the masculine energy within us. And Spirit is saying, whoever you are, this crossroads that you're at, it's grounding you and rooting you in your feminine energy. And what I hear with this is be bold. Be bold in your actions. Dive in. Totally allow yourself to create from that divine feminine. Okay? And then we've got divinity. Look at this. I just keep hearing like you are in extreme alignment. And the way that you receive the downloads, the way that you communicate with your higher self, with divine source, God, the angels, the collective, however you want to label it, Spirit is saying it's through this that's what's creating the reset. That is what is creating the alignment for opportunities, abundance, and prosperity. Spirit is saying, remember though, this small full moon, it is going to be intense. So it is going to, at moments, have you go deeper in healing that divine feminine energy. It's going to come in hard and fast, but it's also going to be leaving hard and fast. And it's going to be leading you to your true divine essence. Now what I just keep hearing, this is for someone who does, overall, whatever it is that you're building and creating for service, you're tapped into the divine. You're literally being guided by your spirit team. You are literally being guided by the universe, divine source, God, and the angels in whatever it is that you're creating and building as a source of income, of service to other people. Now, what I'm hearing on the other side too is this is for this also too. It's through this full moon and this illumination for those who are doing service of like deep spiritual work. So it could be a reader, it could be a healer, some type of intuitive. Spirit is saying this is cracking you open. The way that you're going to be getting the downloads, even in dream state, is very clear. Okay. But it's through this that you are really tapping in and balancing out the yin and the yang, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Spirit is saying whatever you've been clearing out, whatever you've been healing through that shadow work, you are now grounded and rooted in that divine feminine. Okay. Take the bold action. And that's for some people. Spirit is saying, I got to go back to it because Spirit's having me circle back. Like this is your crossroad of, are you going to take bold action? Spirit is saying you are a lot stronger than what you give yourself credit for. Okay. So let's get an angel card. Let's just see which, Archangel Haniel is usually the angel that works with the full moon. So I was going to say which Archangel is working with us in this full moon. And I heard Haniel. Besides Haniel, who else is working with us on this? Okay. So here we go. Holy freaking cannolis. Beautiful souls, you cannot make this shit up, this beautiful shit up. Okay, so Spirit's been talking about service, like what you are creating, what you're building in your business of service. Whew. It is big, beautiful soul. It is big, and Spirit is saying it's very important for you to take bold action. Look at, we've got Archangel Charity, Pillar of Service. The card says, serve with gracious heart and know God is serving you. I'm telling you what, look at this. Heart chakra, higher heart chakra, throat chakra. You are meant to share your voice. You are meant to share your story because it is through your own trials and tribulations. It's through your own crossroads that you are building your business. You are building whatever this business or this career or this source of income. It is revolved around service, and Spirit is saying that it's time for you to take your journey and share it with others. That your story needs to be applied to what you're creating and what you're building, because it's going to help other people. It's going to help bring relief to other people is what I'm hearing. Okay. And once again, I just heard what you're creating and building is grounded in security and stability and protection. Holy freaking cannolis. We got 1818 on the clock. Beautiful soul. You are in alignment for abundance and breakthroughs. Okay. Successful manifestations. What you're creating and building, it's yours. It's yours. Spirit is saying continue to take bold actions because what you're creating, what you're building, no one has ever experienced it on this level. Okay. Spirit is saying like someone feels like there's something here rushing with time. Spirit is saying trust in the process, but no, there's something here with time, and they're pulling me back to this card as nothing is set in stone yet. Ooh, look at the water here. Remember earlier when I said this energy with this full moon, it might take some people into deep emotional release. Spirit is saying this crossroads, nothing is set in stone. You're a master manifester. You're a supreme alchemist. Okay? You are a supreme alchemist. So Spirit is saying dive into that solar plexus. Take bold actions because what you're creating and building is grounded in security and stability. Okay, I do want to go to the dragons. I just want to ask the dragons what it is that we need to know for this energy and what dragon is here to help us through this. Holy freaking cannolis. Oh my gosh, you cannot make Rainbow Dragon. This is about new freaking beginnings. And look at this. White, your divination, your divinity. You are on the right path. You are in alignment with your true divine self, your true divine essence. I just keep hearing, look at this. It's through your solar plexus, you're creating new beginnings. This full moon, white, illuminating. It's exposing the shadow parts so that you can dive deeper to release it because your new life has zero rooms for the past that's held with false illusions, density of false illusions. And the card says, bring the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. They're coming for you, and it's through the bold actions that you're taking, beautiful souls. So if you are ready to take on this energy, to integrate it, to embody it, hit the heart, hit the like, put 1818, put Archangel Charity, bold action. Are you ready to take that bold action? Because your guides, the universe is holding you and waiting for you because your new life is grounded and rooted in protection, abundance, and prosperity. So until we meet again, my beautiful friends, love, light, and many, many blessings.